For the last 40 years, Interbrand has been changing the world's view of brands and brand management. Today it is the world's leading brand consultancy with 40 offices in 26 countries. It was the first consultancy to treat brands not just as logos, but as living business assets. Assets to be created, developed and managed. Creating, managing and measuring brand value is at the heart of all of Interbrand's practices. Whether it's developing an employee brand engagement program, creating a new name or corporate identity, or helping businesses make better, more informed decisions, Interbrand's objective is clear: to create powerful brands that have the power to change the world.
That underlying belief that the brand is an asset and should be looked at as such by the board, the chief executive and the whole company is really the driving force now behind our business. On the back of my business card and everybody else's, it says creating and managing brand value.
Unlike any other business asset that a CEO could invest in, it actually has the power to change what people believe and what they feel. And I can make a supply chain move faster, and that's of incredible value to many of our clients. But brands as a business asset are the only asset that can actually change what people want to do next. That makes it exceptionally valuable to the enlightened CEO that knows how to invest in it.
Interbrand's ability to be both creative and strategic makes the firm uniquely prepared to develop meaningful brand solutions for its clients in today's constantly changing marketplace.
We believe brands have the power to change the world, so we said, well, what are the ingredients that a world-changing brand needs? What do you need to do? So I pulled together a team from around the world and we created the Creative Manifesto for Interbrand, which documents really the principles that a brand needs to adopt and work to become a world-changing brand.
Wherever in the world you find it, Interbrand seeks to offer the same level of service and retain the entrepreneurial spirit that has made it a market leader. Interbrand operates under the organising principle of one firm, to embrace the shared values of its 40 offices and transfer skills and processes from one office to another.
Brands need to find themselves. They need to find the very core of what they stand for, who they are, what their personality is. Then we ask them to just think about themselves, think about what it is that they do that's unique and unusual, and how we can use language to reflect those personalities. That's when brands do a great job. It's not when they're trying to mimic, it's when they're actually being really true to themselves and communicating that clearly to their audiences.
Our culture is one where we truly celebrate 3 sets of values. So we really focus on being imaginative, inspiring, and intelligent. We encourage our people to look at different opportunities to learn. So we give them time to go out and take classes, we give them budget. We encourage them to do different things out in the marketplace that can keep them fresh. We also try to celebrate new ideas from our people and bring them to the marketplace as well. And that helps us to continue to evolve our thinking and to reinforce the work that we do with our clients.
Today, Interbrand's roster of clients includes many of the world's top brands.
When you build a team of people that are willing to really dissect everything, leave no issues off the table, and be comfortable with where the data and the information and the business knowledge and acumen is going to take them, allows us to really explore great things and come to good places. And I think it's that open honesty and that ability to leave the ego at the door is what's really garnered the great trust of the executive management team with everybody that represents us from Interbrand. Probably one of the most significant changes that has occurred in the way we run our business as a result of the relationship with Interbrand is actually appreciating the value of a brand.
Social media and the emergence of new markets present fresh challenges for major companies. Interbrand sees itself as a guide, helping its clients to build and develop a dialogue with existing and new consumers. It's a challenge Interbrand says it's looking forward to meeting.
In the plethora of information that is the web and the plethora of opinion that is social media, brands actually become more important. They are touchstones. They are still a basis of trust. They are a means by which you navigate around. And if you're buying things at arm's length across the internet, actually knowing who you're doing business with is probably even more important than it was when you walked through the doors of a bricks and mortar store, for instance. So we believe that brands will become more important over time. We really do believe that the future is very bright and that the next 25 or 30 years of Interbrand's life will probably be even more exciting than the, shall we say, the early years of growth.